Hey guys, how you guys doing today? So I wanted to go ahead and try a different octane booster today. I went with the Royal Purple Max booster. So a lot of people have been hearing a lot of reviews. Again, I drive a 14 Corolla S Plus, which really the S Plus doesn't have shit to do with the actual performance aspect. Just means I get nicer seats and, a sport mode on my freaking, that's pretty much it. So, but anyway, this is what I ended up going with. I'm actually really excited to try this out. And it's supposed to raise your car 30 points, and which is pretty much 3 numbers on the actual octane booster scale. Those people that don't know already, like I said before many times, Oregon does contain 10% ethanol for every gallon of gasoline you put in your tank. I have a 16-gallon tank in this Corolla. I'm really excited to try this out today. Again, I'm not promoting. I'm not a promoter for this company. I'm definitely not encouraging to be a promoter in this company. As a customer, I buy products. I test them out. If I like them, great. If I don't, no. I'll point out and compare and contrast between the two that I like the most. So far, I've done a prior review on an octane booster. This is another review on an octane booster that I wanted to go ahead and do, and it says go ahead and to fill your tank up afterwards, to basically put this in an empty tank and then run the octane booster in it and then fill up your tank. So what I did, because my tank was already full, what I went ahead and did, because I know that for proper mixturing and stuff like that, you have to be able to put it in your tank if it's full, run your tank, run your car, but don't drive it. So I've been sitting here for about 10 to 15 minutes with my gas running, or my engine running, and what that does is it pretty much allows your vehicle, your gas, to mix it in. So that's just naturally what happens. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot today. We're gonna see if there's any performance. Again, for me, one of the biggest things I've noticed as a driver is that the throttle gets really laggy when driving. And so, with the ethanol, it really, I think, destroys the whole driving experience. And it's only to reduce your gas by 50 to 60 cents per gallon from California. So, again, it's 8:49 right now. I went ahead and parked my car and ran the engine at 8:36. So it's been a few minutes now. I want to go ahead and drive it now and see if there's a difference that I'm noticing in any part of the vehicle, and then kind of compare it to, I think it's the 108 octane booster that I tried before, which was my last review. So let me go ahead and see how this goes. Okay. There's definitely a restored power. Again, at the throttle takeoff, it's much smoother. It kicks in nicer. One of the things I noticed that's the difference between having this octane booster and many like them in my car versus just running straight gasoline is your RPMs are not having to rev as high to get up to speed. I usually run in between 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs just to get my vehicle moving, because ethanol eventually, for me, really takes its toll. So right now, just to get my vehicle moving, I'm revving between 1 and not even 2,000 RPMs, and that is exceptionally well, and big difference. So the amount of power required on the throttle to take off and from a stop is significantly decreased. You don't have to press down the pedal as much, which is really a good gas saver. And so 1 to 2,000 gets me up to speed firmly and is very responsive. So if I had to compare the two between the 108 octane booster and the one I'm using right now, I would say 108 definitely supplies a lot more power to the throttle. I feel like this does an adequate job at being able to deliver smooth fuel to the actual car. Like it feels more smoother. I feel like there's a firm response on this, but it's not an explosive response, if that makes any sense. So the difference I would say between the two is 108 octane booster really throws it in there, if you know what I mean. Whereas this one, it just feels like it's a firm response and it just drives straight in, which is kind of nice. So it's nothing, what do you call it? It's not a big blower, but at the same time, it definitely does the job, and it's very smooth. So it definitely delivers it in a smooth way, but there's a firmness about the throttle that is just, it kicks in nicely. So anyway, with all that being said, Royal Purple Max Booster, a great octane booster choice in my opinion. I think it's, when you're dealing with octane boosters, there's so many different brands out there. My opinion is I would rate this one number 2 on my list compared to the 108 octane booster that I had used before. And I do like it. Like I said, I won't bash it as in terms of being negative. I think anything that is able to increase your octane level is going to be significantly good and better. In my driving experience, driving a 14 Corolla, you know, I'm perfectly content with this one. I think I like it a lot, but not as much as the one before. So definitely like it. And like I said, I'm not a promoter for octane boosters. I'm just, or a Royal Purple for that matter. I'm just a person that is consuming and buying these products. And, for people that have vehicles like mine, I want to make sure that they're able to get as much information based on a consumer perspective. A person that's actually buying the product is an enthusiastic driver that knows what to look for in terms of just their vehicle's response and how they differ. So I wanted to go ahead and share that knowledge with people out there that might be looking for a good, reliable product, and being able to feel the difference for those people that are not a typical standard driver, but an enthusiastic driver. Again, my name is Josh Bagby. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments and reviews below. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please go ahead and put those down. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, your opinions on whether they're different or not. I want to hear what you guys have to say. One guy went ahead and added a comment to one of my prior videos. Thank you for that suggestion. I will not be uploading this video with any music at all. I understand the last video I made, it was kind of hard to hear. I wanted to try something a little different, a little new, and see what kind of response that would get. In this case, it was a little bit loud. The music I thought was great, but I think it was a little bit loud for some people. They couldn't hear my voice. So I'm going to just upload this one straight, and thank you guys for watching. Have yourself a great day, guys. Cheers, and take care. Drive safe out there.